Okay, bro, I know it has been like 5 months since I did one of these videos, but yeah, with the addition of the new Rimuru godly, guys, there is a total of 16 godlies in the game. Yes, 16. So yeah, that is why I think there's gonna be an update on my godly tier list. So yeah. And yeah, before we start this video, guys, I just want to let you guys know that this list is entirely my opinion, so it is not 100% true to everybody. So yeah, without further ado, guys, I'm gonna start quite differently for this list. So yeah, for the 16th to 11th godly, I'm just gonna put them in a one tier called the Stinky godlies. Basically, these godlies are borderline useless. And yeah, coming in at number 16, the worst godly in the game, we got, drum roll please, the absolute worst godly in the game, we got my glorious king right here, Shinra. Yes sir, give it up for Shinra, guys. Yeah, this guy is currently the worst godly in the game. There's no point of you getting this godly, I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, this is maxed out with glitch and glorious. This is Poros Shinra, by the way, because I didn't get him because he's trash. He's applying 3 different status effects, which is, I guess, fine. And he's glitched and glorious, and these are his passives, if you even care. And if I'm not wrong, his leader ability, I'll probably put a picture of it here, is trash. All right, I know it's bad. All right, he's just a bad unit, bad godly. And yeah, not worth getting. For comparison, I can just put this guy down, the new Gogeta here, and if I max this guy out, as you can see, he's doing more damage. That's our SPA, and he's not even at his fusion form. Like, as you can see, this guy's trash. So yeah, with that, I'm just gonna skip to the next tier because for these 5 godlies that I put over here, I believe is Shinra, Denji, MUI Goku, Luffy, and Sukuna. All of them belong in the same tier, alright? These are the stinky godlies. The stinky godlies, alright? There's no point of getting these godlies since the fact that, you know, you can only have 2 godlies. Do you really want to waste your godly slot on any 5 of these godlies, bro? Probably not. So yeah, with that, let's just move on to number 10. Alright, here we go.
My mom is kind of homeless.
Godly Garo. Alright, so you guys might be wondering why is he here? Because if you look at his damage, obviously you might think that this guy's absolute trash. And damage wise, I'm gonna tell you, bro, he's absolute trash. But the main reason why he is even at number 10, and I will consider him as somewhat usable, is because of his leader slot passive. Yes, this passive right here. Every 5th attack, it grants units in range crit rate for 50%. And yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna lie, the main reason why he's at number 10 and kind of usable is because of his leader slot passive. And yeah, that is Garo, bro. He is not a godly I would use, but he's kind of usable because of his passive. All right, with that, let us now move on to number 10. Okay, so at number 10, we got the aura farmer himself, Jin Wu. Alright, so this is my Jin Wu maxed out. He's doing 400 million every 3 seconds, which is actually kind of insane, but this guy has fallen off, low-key. Like, don't get me wrong, he's still a good unit, but there's just way better units in the game, bro, with the power creep and everything. He just fell off. He's still pretty decent, DPS wise. He has a pretty insane ability, the Cup of Rebirth, which eliminates all enemies, but it does not work on bosses. That's why it's kind of bad. But yeah, overall, just a unit that has just fallen off. There's just way better units than him, bro. Sad to say. And yeah, with that, number 9. The man himself, Ichigo. Alright, the first godly that I got glitched and glorious on. Yeah, this guy I would say is still very good to this day, and is one of like the best light units in the game. Because if you guys don't know, one of his passive increases his damage to dark enemies even more, even though he's already doing like 300% from the elemental advantage. One of the best light units in the game, but the reason why he is kind of low in this list is because, bro, this is a godly tier list, bro. All of these units at a point in time were like number 1 in the game, and they're all still relatively good. Yes, even Shinra compared to like other units. But yeah, this is Ichigo, bro. I guess he's fine at number 9. I don't know if he's higher or lower than Jin Wu, but yeah, good enough for me. Number 8. Okay, at number 8, we got the man himself, a Dio over heaven. So yeah, I know. Okay. This is Apollo's Dio. I know it looks very bad right now. It looks super bad, but he doesn't have the soul. All right, Dio's only good if he has his soul. I'll show a picture of what his soul does. But yeah, his soul basically buffs him by a bunch. All right, and he's maybe more of a support unit other than like a DPS godly unit. All right. All of his abilities, his passives revolve around like time stopping, slowing enemies down, and even with the soul, it is also mainly just like time stop stuff, as you can see with the 3 passives he gets. So yeah, overall a very good support godly with the soul. Okay, without the soul, he is the worst. But yeah, with that, let us now move on to number 7. Alright, so number 7, I think you can know who it is. It's Frieran. It's Frieran, okay? I believe she's currently like one of the best supports in the game, okay? I'm not gonna like fully explain what she does because it's gonna take a long time. But yeah, she's a good DPS slash support unit. So yeah, one of her support abilities is the fact that yeah, in this circle thingy, enemies that walk into it walk backwards. And her leader slot passive is also like a buff to like magic type units, if I'm not wrong. And lastly, bro, she also has like a semi-nuke, I suppose, with her golem ability. Yeah, you can summon a golem with 1.4 trillion HP and even more, bro, later on. So yeah, she's a good DPS. Look at how much damage she's doing with Glitch and Glorious here. Good support, all-rounder, a good unit, bro. You cannot go wrong with her. So yeah, with that, number 6, man. Okay, number 6, we got the man himself, Gilgamesh. Yes, sir. The first ever 2-in-1 unit in the game. This unit, I don't really have much to say about this unit. He's good. Alright, he has one of the best nukes in the game, which is this one here, the Combined Enuma Special. Enuma Unleash. It deals 10,000 of his current damage, instantly kill enemies below 35%, time stop all enemies for 30 seconds. Enemies that survive receive Despair and Hemorrhage and are slowed by 50% for 30 seconds until this timer ends. Yeah, this is one of the best like nukes in the game still to this day, even though he's a kind of an old unit. And yeah, he also summons another unit here. I forgot her name in Fate, but yeah, she also pretty good. She also buffs nature unit, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, overall he good. He got an insane nuke. His damage is good. His summon is good. His passives is good. All rounder, great unit, man. And yeah, with that, move on to number 5. Alright, we in the top 5 now, bro. And yeah, number 5, we got the man himself with a unit that I believe will never go out of top 5 godlies. Jin Mory, bro. Yo, this guy is crazy, by the way. I don't have him, by the way. This is Apollo's. Where is he, bro? Yeah, this is his Jin Mory. But yeah, this unit is insane. I should get him, but I'm too lazy. Alright, as you can see, bro, this guy's damage is pretty goated. He's doing like 1.1 billion damage every 5 seconds, and he has 5 clones. Yeah, this guy can summon 5 clones. But what I truly think makes him a very insane godly is his leader slot ability, bro. If you guys don't know, this is his leader slot ability plus 100% ability damage for the team. So yeah, what this basically means is, okay, for example, we take Gilgamesh's nuke, okay? It does 10,000 of his damage. If you have Jin Mory in your leader slot, Gilgamesh's nuke now does 20,000 of his current damage. Yeah, crazy work, bro. Jin Mory is probably the unit that you need to have if you're gonna try and do tournaments. And yeah, that's the reason why he's here. His leader slot passive is what I believe is the best in the game, and he is an insane DPS too. Yeah, that's with Jin Mory, bro. Number 4.
What?
Okay, number 4. I cannot believe I'm saying this, bro. And number 4, I believe the first ever godly in the game, Escanor. Yes, Escanor. Oh my god. The way that they like bless this guy up with his soul is crazy. In summary, bro, this guy literally has no weakness. With his soul, he does 3x more damage to water, making him literally have no weakness to any element. This guy's doing like insane damage. He also gains like 2 broken passives from his soul. He's doing like 2.6 billion, applying like Sunflame, whatever, bro. Overall, just a very insane DPS unit. And yeah, you can also pop this ability to make him literally like more broken for like 1 minute. But yeah, that is Escanor, bro. One of the highest DPS units in the game. With that, we now move on to the top 3. It is my glorious king, Johnny Joestar. Yeah, not really much to say about this unit too. Big damage, a good unit, big damage, and And yeah, one thing I want to talk about his unit is the fact that he synergizes very well with Gyro in the team. Because if you don't know, this is Gyro's passive. Yeah, if Johnny's in the team, he buffs him and he like deals 3x more damage to water units, which is crazy. So yeah, not much to say about his unit. It's like a dual unit like Gilgamesh. He's very cheap to max out. He does a lot of damage and his summon does more damage. Look at this, bro, nearing 2 billion. But yeah, that's it about Johnny, bro. Just another good starter, good damage unit like most of the units that are good in Anime Last Stand. Yeah, next unit, bro. Number 2. Yeah, I think 1 and 2 is quite obvious. So number 2, we got the man Naruto. Yes, sir. Variant mode Naruto. Yeah, another power creep unit that it doesn't really have anything like that special to him. Like, I guess, yeah, he does big damage, alright? Then after that, he has a clone. He has a clone, which is very cool. And lastly, something about Naruto, which is very cool, is he has also a nuke. Okay, this guy also has a nuke with a 7.5 trillion damage. And yeah, you can read all of these thingies here. Big damage, big good unit, big good damage unit. He's relatively cheap to max out, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, just another power creep damage unit. Honestly, I can't really say much, nothing unique about bro. And yeah, with that, we move on to number 1, which is, yeah, I think you know who it is, alright? Okay, so at number 1 spot, you knew this was coming when you clicked on this video. Yeah, look at what this unit is doing. All right, this may seem insane. All right, this may seem insane, but yeah, this is him right now. 4 billion damage every 2.8 seconds, full AOE, 630 range, applying all of these status effects. Look at this. He has so many status effects. It literally goes out the border, bro. Look at this. And if you think that's good, let me just click on this ability real quick. And 22 billion, 100% crit chance, 400% crit damage, perfect seal, meaning he does 200% damage to every element, and he does all that. And he, yeah, both of his abilities that I just popped, they're also nukes. 2 nukes doing this. You basically cannot lose if you fully set this guy up correctly. All right, though. Yeah, that is the one downside about this unit. You actually have to play the game and set this guy up properly. I'm not gonna explain how to set him up in this video. If you want to know it, just check out my previous video. I think it was the Rimuru one. But yeah, in simple terms, fill up everything in skill crafting by using gluttony, and yeah, you can reach this whatever monstrosity this damage is. All right, but yeah, his passives, I'm not gonna read all of this. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna read an entire novel to tell you guys what this guy does. It's way too much. Look at this, bro. But yeah, one of his amazing passives, like his secret passives, is this one here. For every 1 million yen the player has, plus 150% damage. Yeah, this makes him pretty broken, and yeah, it's self-explanatory why this guy is number 1. So yeah, that is it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you to my homie roblox over here for helping me out with the godlies that I do not own. Look at him, bro. So yeah, very cool guy. Do check him out. I think he's also uploading today. He's gonna do a Gogeta video. What do you think? WL list, bro. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And with that, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.